Yeah, good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to this early morning broadcast. Today happens to be the second day in the month of July in the year of 2024. We have no time to take time. Let us go straight to the reason why we're here. And today happens to be Ori Market Day. It shall be well with us. Ori shall be good to us, and Ori shall prosper us, and Ori shall direct our footsteps. And Eke Ori Afanankwo shall be a witness to all that we are going to do today, that is going to glorify the name of the gods of our land. So let us read in between the lines, because there's no time to waste and there's no time for frivolities. Remember, you need to like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. Well, we are still on the episode of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. According to the information reaching me here, it said Tinubu is now prepared to use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu like good Lord Jonathan used Tompolo. According to Ayo Fayose, Abi Emmanuel, Abi Isaac Fayose. I don't really know which Fayose made that comment, but what they wrote here is Fayose. But let us read in between the lines to know exactly what he says and how the so-called Tinubu is prepared to use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, the Biafrans, what do you think? Do you think that is in the right direction or in the wrong direction? Another headline that I expect in this news is Custom intercept large catch of arms and drugs in Parakoto, which is a Rivers State. As governor, I increase life expectancy of Ndabia, according to the Mumu Okezie Ipazo. My Abians, and I go testify to this. Drop it at the comment section. If he do well, according to what he says here, please comment. If he not do well, also comment. We need to know whether he is telling us the truth or not. But to me, I'm not from Abia, I'm from Imo State. I can tell you that this guy have not done anything for the people of Abia. Rather, he enriched himself and that of his family members. Fuel scarcity, fuel subsidy removal, Naira devaluation, policies wrongly executed, according to Kingsley Moghalu to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Anyway, my people, let us go straight to the reason why we are here. We have no time to waste. Isaac Fayose, the brother of former Ekiti State Governor Ayo Fayose, have opined that Bola Ahmed Tinubu can use the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Nnamdi Kanu, as a solution to the ongoing insecurity in the southeast region, and that is the simple truth. Okute News report that Fayose, in a post via his social media page, drew a parallel to the former President Goodluck Jonathan's approach to the Niger Delta militants. But the issue we are having here is this: are you sure that the so-called presidency and Tinubu want the insecurity to stop in the southeast? Because unknown government are being created from Abuja. Make sure I not forget that. I'm still finding it very, very touching and very, very disappointing hearing people said that release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to stop the insecurity in the southeast. We're supposed to be asking ourselves this question: do they really want this insecurity to stop in the southeast? If they know it right from day one, they know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the key to the insecurity in the southeast. That once they release him, everything is going to quench. They would have done that since. But it beats my imagination that these people don't like the southeast to be in peace. That's exactly why they created that unknown government. That's why they orchestrated the freezing break that happens under the eye of Muhammadu Buhari. Government Ekpomopolo, formerly known as Tompolo, is a former militant commander of the movement for the emancipation of the Niger Delta and was reportedly engaged by the Jonathan's administration to help secure oil installations in the region. But do you think that these people, they did well for Tompolo? No, they didn't did well for the people of the region. Rather, they enriched Tompolo and also make him to be a servant to his own resources. Yes. Who are taking out the oil? The northerners. The people who have the oil are now made to guide the pipelines. Just like Ashley Dokubo said in one of his videos, I think during the time of good Lord Jonathan. That is the truth. That's the simple truth. Expressing his view on Kanu's situation, Fayose suggested that Bola Ahmed Tinubu could potentially resolve the security crisis in the southeast region by releasing and collaborating with the IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. He said, if good Lord Jonathan EBELE can give contract to TOMPOLO to have peace in the Niger Delta, why can't we do the same in the southeast? If we are spending so much money on security in the southeast, the money will be reduced by 50%. Reason Nnamdi Kanu. If I be President Tinubu after election, when I notice that the southeast people didn't vote for me, I will have released Kanu to counter them and to let them know that I am president for all, not for only one section. Fayose further emphasized the potential for reconciliation, stating, at least, me releasing Kanu can make some of them, Southeasterners, say, oh, this man has a good intention for us. He added that Tinubu could approach Kanu saying, my son, you know what I need, you know what I need. You know what? Okay, you know what? I need your help to restore peace in the southeast. I will give him all it takes to make sure that is being achieved. Restoring peace equals to restoring all the whole infrastructure that have been damaged in the federal, local, and state level, and also seaport of international standard and airport of international standard. At least that will make our brothers to bring back their businesses back home. Custom intercept large catch of arms and drugs in Rivers State, Port Harcourt. The Nigerian Customs Service on Monday intercepted a 40-feet container laden with various categories of arms and 9 containers loaded with codeine at One Port, Rivers State. The Controller General of the Customs, Bashir Adewale Adeniyi, who displayed the intercepted weapons and drugs to newsmen at One, Rivers State, said the weapons were brought into the country from Turkey. Who buys these things? That is the question. And how do the government of Turkey selling ammunition to ordinary individuals? I think it is high time the so-called zoo begin to question all these people, because countries sold this into them, not an individual. And they pass through their airports, because the custom must examine whatever that is the content of the container before it left their port. Then who examine that containers and who allowed them to left the port of Turkey? But can we do that? No, they will not. They will only be chasing errand boys. He said the weapons and drugs were concealed in a fairly used clothes. According to him, some persons arrested in line with the Caesares are still in detention and will be persecuted. Some persons, who are the people who bought it? You are just holding the errand boy. It doesn't stop the coming in of the ammunition. If you seize this one today, tomorrow they are going to buy more. According to the information, what they found in that container amount to 4 billion naira worth of ammunition coming into the country through illegal means. He said the command anti-smuggling drive has yielded the following result: 120p 9,964 rifle, another 20p 9964 rifle, 1 pump action rifle, 1 practical technical whatever. These are what they mention, and I don't have time reading all this nonsense that they can't even help humanity. Also, in collaboration with the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, we see the psychotropic substances imported into the country. Based on this collaboration, several kilograms of cannabis sativa have been seized. In recent time, we have also seized 23 packages of containing 20 kilograms of heroin concealed in a container, the identity of which we are still keeping secret due to ongoing investigations. Our vigor to make this series was in the furtherance of the resolve of the Fulani government to make this country safe. We all are aware that the importers of these series intend to use them for nefarious activities, which includes support to insurgents and kidnapping activities and other vices that are inimical to the well-being and the security of our nation. Customs CAC, however, stated that the command surpassed January 2024 revenue generation by 107%. In the area of revenue generation, for the first 2 months and 14 days of this year, The Tinkan Customs Command has been able to generate 240.3 billion naira. If you recall, our revenue target on the monthly basis is 94 billion naira. What this means is that we have been able to surpass our expected revenue target of 188 billion for January and February. By the way of percentage, we have surpassed our January revenue target by 10% and also surpassed our February target by 141%. I will not give you the percentage for March because we are still in the middle of March, according to him. Voila, no the finish. Anyway, we are moving forward, my people. As governor, I increased life expectancy of Ndabia, Okezie Ikpeazu laments. Former governor of Abia State, Okezie Ikpeazu, has said his administration increased the life expectancy of the citizens of his state. Ikpeazu said his background in the medical field helped his administration in addressing challenges of health for citizens. 500 naira, abi? 500 naira. God have mercy. He said measures taken to address health issues he met when he took over the administration of the state in 2015 paid off. I took the healthcare and well-being of the people in Abia State very seriously. To increase life expectancy and address the challenges in our healthcare system, we implemented several strategic measures. We prioritized preventive measures to reduce the need for hospital venues due to illness. We asked ourselves, how can we secure the health care or health of our citizens to the point where hospital visits for common illness become rare? To achieve this, we emphasize health awareness and education, Ikpeazu said via his ex. He listed measures taken by his administration to include the employment of environmental health officers who reach citizens in every corner of the state with health education. He said the health education helped in sensitizing the citizens on preventive measures to address some health issues. He added that his administration built 750 affordable healthcare centers across the state and employed health officers to reduce infant mortality. Okezie said his administration ensured quality funding for the healthcare centers to ensure pregnant women accesses them free, 500 naira. Environmental health officers were engaged to take on the responsibility of raising awareness about preventive health practices. When health challenges arose, they sought effective solutions to ensure prompt and proper treatment. We recognize that continued health problems require ongoing effort and responsiveness. Childbirth and infant mortality were critical areas of focus. We educated pregnant women on utilizing the healthcare facilities we provided. The government established over 700 affordable healthcare centers across the state, each managed by the community leaders, healthcare professionals, and supported by government funding. This infrastructure ensured accessible and quality healthcare service for all, especially pregnant women. We made antenatal care readily available and took measures to protect both pregnant women and their unborn children. All healthcare services for women and infants were provided free of charge throughout the state. The former Abia State governor added that his administration also provided comprehensive care package for mothers of new babies across the state in the first months. This, he said, ensured every child born during his administration had an equal chance to thrive. To support new mothers, we provide a comprehensive care package containing essential items for the baby's first months. Postnatal care was also prioritized. Ensure that mothers had access to continued health care after childbirth. These initiatives ensure that every child born in Abia State had an equal chance to thrive, reflecting the governor's commitment to prioritizing maternal and infant health. Former Governor Ikpeazu added. Don't I forgot to add the 500 naira here. So on the shame. Oh, on the shame, say if I add this one now, people are going to lament. That is why you hide that one. 500 naira, governor. I give them 500 naira. Fuel subsidy removal, naira devaluation policies wrongly executed. More allo, to Tinubu, that is Kingsley Moghalu. Former Deputy Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Kingsley Professor Moghalu, has said the removal of fuel subsidy and the violation of their so-called Naira by Bola Ahmed Tinubu were right policies wrongly implemented. The professor of political economics said both the petrol subsidy and defense of Naira by the previous administration of ex-Muhammadu Buhari and CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele was not the best policy for the country at that time. Moghalu said what was wrong with the execution of the removal of the fuel subsidy and suspension of Naira defense against the US dollars was that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu failed to put measures in place to cushion the effects of the policy on the citizens when he started. He said the president hurriedly, without proper planning for consequences, removed fuel subsidy. He added that the president announced the floating of the Naira without monetary tightening and substantive CBN governor. The petrol subsidy and the forex subsidy were unshakable. The fact that wrong-headed execution of their removal, removing the petrol subsidy hurriedly without proper planning for consequences and alternative transport solutions for the people, and floating the exchange rate without first tightening monetary policy and without a substantive Central Bank of Nigeria governor with a real plan in place is a very different thing from whether those reforms were needed. The fact is that these people can never give what they don't want. They have months to plan for this even before the inauguration, but because they have nothing to give and have no any clear understanding of what they are going to face, that is why you see Nigeria is failing. The issue was and its competence of conception and execution, framing and executing evidence-based public policy is a real change for Nigerian and many African countries. I say this because the reality of the suffering faced by Nigerians should not confuse us as to why the situation is this way. My position on the fuel subsidy and exchange rate subsidy, given our country's physical realities in 2023, remain consistent and not popular suit. The former CBN governor deputy said that. Experts have continued to question fuel subsidy is gone. Statement of Bola Ahmed Tinubu on his inauguration day on May 29th of 2023 also questioned was the government's decision to allow Naira to gain its strength against foreign currency. That question still remains on the air. Nobody have answered it. An economist, Ola Yowola Adejare Lawal, in an interview said Nigeria's economy being import dependent requires subsidies to grow. Lawal said the Fulani government's decision was against the local economies of Nigeria. He said economic advice against fuel subsidy and in support of Naira floating would affect Nigeria's economy. The president of the Institute of Governance and Economic Transformation of Africa further said the leaders have also failed to sacrifice while asking citizens to bear the pains of necessary but poorly executed policies. Beyond this, executing painful reforms requires the legitimacy of shared sacrifice. That such a sacrifice on the part of the political leaders of Nigeria is absent, while asking citizens to bear the pain of necessary. Although incompetently executed, reforms damages the legitimacy of the so-called reforms. If it is accompanied by policies to incentive productivity and exports, it would be beneficial, he added. My people, now here we go take a bar break and I go hear our voice again when we come back. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. I'm very sorry if this video is a bit long, but I think I have to put everything in place so that when you are watching, when you are listening, you know what you are about to get and what to expect at the end of the video. And that is why it is very, very necessary when you start a video, please, you continue to finish it, because you have a lot of points you need to pick from that very particular video. So please like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. I still love you all, and my name still remains Amanda Another reporting from the platform of Okute Daily Talk. Bye for now, my people. Kemesiano.